Why doesn't PS Audio build home theater products? That's the question that Carl in Montreal is asking. And I think that's a legitimate, valid question. Carl, I'll tell you a little bit of a story and a bit of history, and hopefully that'll answer your question. We've been in business 45 years, and during that time, we've made all sorts of products: power products, audio products, home theater products, commercial products. We at one point outfitted all Chipotle restaurants with sound systems. We built these amplifiers specifically for Chipotle restaurants because the owners of Chipotle, Steve Ells, who's the CEO, and Bob Wilner, who was the chief of operations, both of those guys were big audiophiles, great systems. Wilner has a set of Gen 1s, of big giant towers. I mean, and Steve Ells has a whole Wilson system. So these are real audiophiles, and they wanted their restaurants to have great sound. They have great food, it's fresh, and why not? Why not have great sound? Everything has to fit into the level of quality that they're looking for. So it all made sense. So we've done it all. And over the years, as companies grow and mature and move with the times, we start separating the wheat from the chaff, if you will, to use an old phrase. And we keep narrowing down, what are we really all about? So I don't know, maybe 10 or so years, I'm not very good with time, but 10 or so years ago, when home theater was really big, we thought, well, why not? I mean, we already make great amplifiers. It wouldn't take that much to take one of our stereo amplifiers, 2 channels, and turn the modules on their sides, put it into a big chassis, and have five of them. So you have a 5-channel amplifier, and that is going to make a 5.1. The 0.1 is the subwoofer. So you have a 5-channel system, and of course later on, like my home theater right now has 12 or 13 channels. I don't remember. I think it's 12. It's a Dolby Atmos system. I'm not a home theater. I love home theater. I have one down in my basement, a great one, and Terry and I sit down and watch movies and enjoy the hell out of them. And it's all PS Audio gear. For the power sections, I use Dan Loftman's Emotiva for the amplifier sections, because I've got I think I got 12 channels. Sure, that must be what it is. I have a 7-channel and a 5-channel amp. Anyway, we went through that whole phase, and we sold amps, and people loved them. In fact, I mentioned Bob Wilner. Bob Wilner, in his home theater system, has a couple of our 5-channel amps, and they're still cranking right along, and they're doing great. But I want to be able to answer your question specifically. Yes, we've been all through that, but at some point, as a company matures and starts focusing their efforts on what is in their hearts and what matters to them, we figured out a while ago that what matters to us is 2-channel. We're just in our hearts from the day that we started in 1974 to today, where our listening rooms here are some of the best 2-channel audio systems in the world, bar none. That's what's in our heart. That's what we feel passion for. And that doesn't say that I don't love home theater. Like I said, I'll go down and watch a movie, but I'm not passionate about it. When I get passionate about something, it's 2-channel audio. We're building a new facility across the street. We're going to have 3 listening rooms. We're going to spend a lot of money and invest in a lot of square footage to build 3 great big listening rooms, and they will all be 2-channel, because that's what's in our heart. That's our passion. And I think following your passion, being the best at something, not the biggest, not the, our company could even be bigger with home theater, but we're growing, we're doing well, we're doing great as 2-channel guys, and that's what we're going to stick to. So I hope that answers your question. Thanks for asking it. Bye.